here we have a spin-off of XCOM No Hyphen. XCOM Chimera Squad. And the premise of this I kind of really like. I'm sure it'll probably have an intro covering it. Whatever, normal is fine. Always give me subtitles, please. Sure.
Two minutes out.
Hey, Godmother. Is this like the old days? XCOM swooping in and taking it to the bad guys?
I wouldn't know. I spent most of the war training resistance networks.
Like mine. And for your many, long years of service.
Watch it.
XCOM attaches you to an untested squad and pushes it into the field before it's ready. How is this not like the old days?
I'm just happy to be here. I missed out during the war. Wish I could have pulled my weight.
For which side, exactly?
I find that very hurtful.
Sure thing, Advent.
We are through the checkpoint.
I was never actually Advent.
But they were fitting you for a blocky helmet.
Stow it, both of you. We're here. 3-1 PD gave us the all clear. Grab your gear and prepare to move in.
Okay, so the intro is not going into it.
What's your status?
And what's Verge's ETA?
Comms are working, obviously. Verge is en route.
How? Verge can't drive.
He hailed the cab.
To a hostage situation?
Focus.
It's a little weird having
Any
the
surprises in the next room?
very cartoony portraits overlaid on
Unaware of
the
your approach.
nice high-res
Chimera
background,
squad,
too.
take positions. Prep for breach.
Anyway, so yeah, the intro did not go into it like I assumed it was going to. But, the basic premise of this one is that, sure. While the original XCOM ends with you, finally defeat the big alien menace and move on towards fighting them on their home turf, going to space and all that. No Dash XCOM kind of leaves you in this state where there's just like, okay, there's a big war, and now there's all these alien refugees on Earth, and like, we gotta make friends and get along and deal with like racist terrorists, and that's kind of honestly like much more interesting way to have your setup to me. I don't quite like the happy fun military let's go and cover. Good guys versus bad guys thing so much as the
Welcome to City 31's Memorial Museum.
It's just
Hey.
a recording.
As I
some
always
snake
say,
people are
the
perfectly
lessons from
good
our
citizens who will,
past inform the
check your
present.
mail for you when you're on
Blah,
vacation.
blah, blah, history.
Focus.
But yeah, this is a slight evolution of remake XCOM's very board gaming approach to the tactical combat. If I recall too, like, this game wasn't like planned as a really big release. It was like there were the two Fire Axis games, and then there was going to be, and I think there eventually was that one I mentioned with the like 1950s police dealing with UFOs thing that I think did release and just flopped horribly. And then this was just like, how can we get some quick goodwill? Let's like bash out a game in 2 months as a smaller scale sort of thing. And people say it's good. Anyway. Let's see.
Perished. Human cities such as this one
Ah,
suffer casualty rates of nearly 90.
Drop the hostile. Hostile missed.
But, let's see. I assume one of these is very, breach and cleary, but, eh. Oh, well. Hello. How are you? That well, I see. Okay.
You see this?
Huh. Interesting.
Contact!
Clear.
But yeah, so here we just have our, like, multi-species,
What took you so long?
very
Unpack the breaching charge. Good
perky
man.
millennial.
Not exactly. You know what I mean. I always do.
So creepy. Don't ever change.
Verge, form up. Any hostiles in the next room?
Yes, I can feel them.
I guess still government hit squad, really. But, I mean, this seems pretty. Straightforward. Let's put these two over here. Our big shield over here. Okay.
Stay behind me.
Breach! Breach! Breach!
Okay, what do we got? A lot. Okay. Oh, starting over here. And, yeah. What about you? Hmm? But yeah, the big clean thing this game has is this whole breaching thing of just like have a surprise round. Do what you can in it. I'm not sure. Don't mind me.
Book 'em.
I require medical attention.
Oh. I will.
On the way.
Stun the one pal. And, yeah.
Hostile down.
A way of putting it, yes. Yeah, we can kind of take our time, making this guy more unconscious.
I made the arrest.
Set up the breaching charge.
I do like to make an entrance.
Wait, hold. Hostage confirmed in the next room.
We need more than that.
3-1 PD has a live feed. Patching through.
If you surrender, I will advocate leniency.
Enough. This exhibit
Also, if I
is
recall,
about
a
XCOM's
big part of
role
this game is
in
like
our liberation.
I see you read the placard.
It doesn't say how they went soft and got weak. Now it's up to us to light the spark.
He's holding a detonator.
Go, now!
Making a path.
Yeah, I was trying to say, if I recall nothing with this is like, you have a team of 8 named characters, and that is what you got. There is no hiring more people, there is no, customization. Is just like, these nerds are who we have here. I feel like having the shield aimed this way is probably the way to go. You, on the other hand, can deal with that. There's like no cover in here, so. I do kind of like that automatic setup, though.
I'll protect you.
Locking down target. Cherub is down.
Well, that shield
Terminal
really helped him, didn't
stabilizing.
it?
On it.
Verge, with me. Protect the mayor.
Confirmed.
Okay, so you're not allowed to let anybody die. That's nice, actually. There's like no cover there, but sure. Okay, that's better.
Changing position.
Be quick about it.
Okay, this one is in just like the worst spot, so let's Ah.
Shouldn't have bothered.
No impact.
Interesting choice. This seems just a good move in there.
Your mind falls away.
In an unfortunate position. Wait, can I get 2 of these?
Could not arrest the hostile.
No, that's not what I meant to do. Yeah, I was gonna go for that one, but whoops.
I can keep going.
Don't let it get infected.
Hostiles still up.
Yeah, let's finish smacking this guy over the head, shall we?
Stay down.
Hostile is under arrest.
I do love the idea of just like clubbing someone over the head, knocking them like halfway across the room. You're like, okay, he's arrested.
Arrested the target. Mayor Nightingale. Are you alright?
It looks worse than it is. Those medic hits are really something.
Compliment accepted.
What about Cherub?
Yeah, I think so. Only thing injured is my pride.
And your diaphragm. And a few ribs.
None of this should have happened.
Most people say thank you.
I'm grateful, of course. But these people don't have the capability for any of this.
Explain.
I read their threat assessment. A month ago, these insurgents were all talk and no capability. The greatest threat they posed was to bottles of alcohol.
Why tell us? Why now?
City 31 shows the world how humans, hybrids, and aliens can keep a lasting peace. I'm the public face of this. Tonight, someone wanted what I represent to go up in flames.
We're not in town for local intrigue.
I know. But right now, you're the only ones I'm certain are fighting for that same peace. Can I count on your support?
Yes, ma'am.
So I haven't actually played No Dash XCOM 2 yet. I have it, it's just haven't gotten around to it. I'm kind of curious how it gets from the like very jingoistic, we gotta take down this alien scum thing to this setting, because like it's an improvement, but I'm kind of curious how that one ended.
Package delivered to 31 PD.
She truly believes what she says.
That's why she's in charge.
Not too shabby for our first official mission.
Don't do that.
Don't do what?
Celebrate before a mission is complete. It's
bad luck.
Tonight, Mayor Nightingale perished in an explosion at City 31's Memorial Museum. The identity of her assailants is unknown at this time. The City Council asks citizens to remain...
So she gets vaporized the same day XCOM sends Chimera Squad to our city?
Also, like, what is the timeline?
That's me telling you to
Like,
wake up!
Despite opposition, Mayor Nightingale's deciding vote brought the Reclamation Agency to the city. Without her support,
how much time goes by before, like,
is an open question.
the alien invasion and the integration to the level where you have, like,
Chimera Squad. The director wants to speak with us.
sectoid Alex Jones there.
Also, you're fired.
That's not helpful.
You're right. I'm sorry.
I'll patch the call through when you're ready.
I followed your action at the museum and its aftermath.
Director Kelly, I take full responsibility for what happened.
Stop. I sent you to City 31 because I believed you were ready. Tonight, you surpassed my expectations. 3-1 PD requested help within 3 hours of your arrival in the city. You answered immediately. Going in, you were under-equipped and down an agent. You adapted, as we trained you to do. And let's not forget, you rescued the mayor. You delivered her to safety as the city requested. Don't blame yourself for an outcome you couldn't control. Instead, let's focus on what's next.
I set up the map table. Ready when you are.
Head over there. I'll hold.
So let's see. I don't really plan to spend too much time on this tonight, just because I have
Welcome to City 31.
a lot else to get to.
During Advent's occupation, the city was a fortress supporting an active starport. 5 years after XCOM won the war, it's home to aliens, hybrids, and humans alike. There's new industry, self-government, and local agriculture to support the varied populations. Against all odds, this city thrived after the war. There were no retributive attacks.
Until tonight.
We don't know that. Not yet. But we can find out. 3-1 PD requested our help sifting through evidence at the Memorial Museum. They lost good officers today. Give them what they need and see what we can learn.
Like I can accept that we have Snake Woman strippers 5 years after the alien invasion, but like asshole right-wing pundits, like, I feel like you would need a few like decades to integrate before you got to that level. I could be wrong. Yeah, this is very, like, stripped down on the, between missions front. Which is fine.
Your work with 3-1 PD opened a few doors. Here's what we know. A crude plasma bomb killed the mayor. The insurgents had no access to materials for that.
Does that mean they had outside help?
Really enjoy the strategy layer in the original XCOM, like,
31 with access to this kind of ordnance.
1992 or whatever it was. But I don't know, the Hyraxis one, it feels a little just like it's there for tradition's sake. I can live without it being in there anymore. So let's see, we got some options here. We got psychic people, we got just aliens in the streets, and we got weird religious stuff. Okay, let's see what that's about.
Sacred coil is what happens when former Advent officers find religion, or create one. They claim to be the true path for City 31's hybrids, as long as that path involves armed sedition.
Director, these are local criminals. Isn't that 3-1 PD's jurisdiction?
True. The Reclamation Agency supports local police, but we're also required to recover dangerous material.
From those who would do the world harm, and each of those groups is neck deep in the stuff. So what next?
Focus on a single group. Investigate, dismantle their operations, and take them down.
Meanwhile, we look for any links to the mayor's death. Either way, a dangerous organization is off the streets.
Exactly. The city wants justice for Mayor Nightingale. This is how we help them achieve it.
It's like, yeah, it's a much more streamlined setup, and I kind of like it here. Okay. Is that what we're doing?
The director convinced the city council we're too understaffed to be effective. This means we can bring more agents to City 31. It's not the whole squad, not yet, but it's something.
Oh. I appreciate anyone whose skill set includes both Smash and Rage, so, get in
Whisper,
here.
there's a problem.
Axiom, welcome. What's wrong?
I, noticed someone took the biggest locker.
Yep, that was me. I knew you'd get here eventually and grabbed it so no one else would. Don't worry, I'll move my stuff.
Yeah, that's the problem. I already did. Violently.
Didn't you see the note?
Yeah, afterward. I'll replace what I can.
I am intensely interested in this poster on the wall with the guy with the fish for a head. Also, that's not really tinting their armor. That's like changing the color of their overalls under their armor. But it'd be purple. Yeah, we got a simple experience system. Which is also how it worked in the other modern ones. What are these
Check
other
it out.
things glowing at me?
Headquarters sent us an assembly. And with the right patterns, we can build anything. Or we could with the latest version. What you're looking at is the extremely finicky 2038 model. It'll take time to stress test our patterns, but once we have them, we're good to go.
Okay, so we are still having some degree of this. I guess that's all we got, so, sure. I'm assuming nobody, like, actually leveled up from, that first mission. Yeah, no. Is this about someone being idle? Ah. Okay. So 4 out of your eventual 8 people get to go along. Got it. But like, am I missing something, or other people can just kind of do something else in their off time?
Our temporary field office has all the basics. Weapons, comms, and ammunition. Supply is where we request everything else. As long as it's in the squad's budget, it's ours.
Okay, so I kind of feel like this game rewards you way too much for, doing the non-lethal stuff. So I have to like give these to people? I'm assuming yes. Okay. But you're not even coming on this one, so... Do... Okay. So I guess it's fine that someone's not doing anything? Like, okay.
We are not the police. If you see a theft, call it into 3-1 PD and move on. But there is one notable exception. Hostile forces carrying dangerous contraband may attempt to flee the scene. Don't let them escape.
There's somebody too. I feel like that ramp could have been like better aligned with the door. But you know, sometimes when you're like moving into a used space.
Earlier this week, a security camera spotted Sacred Coil flunkies sniffing around this warehouse. Today, the silent alarm went off. The place is full of Advent-era contraband on the way to a tech vault.
How does a silent alarm even... You know what? Tell me later.
Okay, let's see. Got a couple of people who I gave the tranquilizer guns to, so...
Open sesame.
Not sure that's an easier chance to hit, but sure. Like, those opening things really will let you do an absurd amount of stuff at the start of a fight, don't they? I thought it was...
You see that?
Don't let it go to your head.
Changing stuff around, but okay.
Hostile is gone.
You're questioning.
Sacred Coil stole specialized mech parts. The kind you can't easily replicate.
Advent used those mechs to sow terror. Sacred Coil may have similar plans.
It's go time.
Hello. I mean, yeah. That was not the most graceful getting the cover, but you know. Okay, you're just slowly falling to the ground. Okay, I see. Can I like rotate this camera because this is. So there's literally just the one guy, okay. Who is going to be on the floor by the time you get a turn.
Moving, cover me.
Good move.
Purging impurity.
You know, let's take him in for questioning.
You're supposed to stay down.
Yeah, the roof is fun. Let's all get on the roof. Oh no, actually, let's, yeah. Okay. Let's see.
Gotta get moving.
I'm here if you need me.
Another collar for the neck.
I do kind of like the idea of this
Sacred Coil is on the
sort of
Don't lose
paramilitary,
them
sort
in
of
the
police
warehouse.
group, just like walking around using a bunch of guns as clubs and just like. Okay, let's stick you here. Let's not go to that side window at all. Do something like this.
Open sesame.
It's both nice and kind of annoying how it will just like auto target whoever has the best chance of being hit. Well, that'll definitely go down, so. Or not.
I see the target.
I can't just hit these, okay. I mean, that doesn't seem bad, actually.
That's it. You're done.
Confirm.
Your mind falls away.
Have the big one take a nap. Okay, they that was a quick escape. I kind of figured there'd be like a fight first, but sure. Sure. Okay, this is a route. Woo, 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 woo.
Let's try that again.
You have tranquilizer rounds, right? On the other hand, They have the option to just surround someone and smack them in the head, like...
Shouldn't have bothered.
Subdue the hostile.
I don't really... Well, aside from the fact that, like, the whole breach thing lets you just, like, end the fight before it starts, I don't really see much point in, like, not just doing what I just did.
If Sacred Coil went after mechs, they need soldiers. But for what army? They were underground until Mayor Nightingale's election drove them to the surface. Their hatred for her gave them motive. Find out if Sacred Coil had the means to carry out an assassination.
I feel like that was a pretty good taste of this one.